ace Supreme Court senior advocate and member of Parliament Mahesh Jethmalani has been representing the Shinde faction, and they have won before the Election Commission. This 78-page order, Mr. Jethmalani, first of all, congratulations. It's a huge win, I know, for you. This is a strong indictment of the way the Uddhav group was running the party. It makes some very serious points about inner party democracy. Would you like to elaborate on it? And what do you think are the implications of today's decision?
Well, first of all, as far as the decision is concerned, I mean, it was inevitable. Uddhav Thackre's fate, having lost the government, it was only obvious that he doesn't control the majority either of the organization and certainly not of the legislative party. So, you know, it's all karmic. I mean, frankly speaking, it begins with when you betray your pre-poll alliance with the BJP and strike out with people who are so ideologically opposed to you for reasons beyond comprehension. And then, you know, you follow that tune, you become dictatorial, you arrest people you should never have arrested, you humiliate people by making them walk in public, cartoonists, political opponents, you know, Navneet Rana. You, Arnab, yourself have faced the wrath of that totally brutal regime. And they talk about being democratic. Look at, I mean, they accuse Prime Minister Modi of being undemocratic. You know, this is karmic. It's completely the, you know, as somebody put it, it's a karmic cycle that all these things which you've done have come back to haunt you, and you've not only lost your government, you've lost your party, and you've lost your symbol. And Arnab, the shameful thing is, before the Election Commission, one of the final arguments which he made was, this party belongs to my father. This is a man who claims to be democratic. He said the party belongs to my father. He should know that no political party in this country, no matter how you are committed to dynasty, no matter what you believe, no political party, it belongs to the people who vote for you. It belongs to your supporters. It belongs to your organization personnel. It's their party. It's not anybody's inherited fiefdom. So this argument was actually run by his lawyers at the fag end before the Election Commission. And I think, you know, the Election Commission has given a fitting reply by saying that there's one fact which, you know, your viewers must know, Arnab. In the 1990s, the Election Commission had told the late Balasaheb Thackeray to amend his constitution and make it more democratic. It couldn't be the autocratic constitution it was. You had to make make provision in your constitution for inner party democracy. Balasaheb Thackeray did it. He first opposed it, but then he did it. And since he's done it in the 1990s, the party constitution was democratic and was supposed to have inner party democracy and some organizational elections. In 2018, he and one other crony of his just the two of them changed the entire constitution. And the Election Commission, this was pointed out to it, they surreptitiously made it an autocratic constitution where everybody in the organization of the Shiv Sena was to be an appointee of Uddhav Thackre. And this is what the Election Commission has recorded.
It's a huge personal victory, viewers. I want to say, if you're watching this tonight,
of both his legislative party and his organization.
Mahesh Jethmalani, it's a big victory for him. I think everyone who's watching our program tonight, including all our panelists, Tuhin Sinha, Ishkaran, Savio, Rodriguez, Ratan Sharda, Chandrasekhar Jha of the Shiv Sena, Kishore Tiwari, Advocate Faizan Mirza and Romesh Sabarwal all know that whether they like Mahesh Jethmalani or not, and I know tonight a lot of people don't like you, because, you know, you're a little bit of a chip of the old block. You know, Mahesh, I had a lot of fights with your dad, but I loved interviewing him. And you're a chip of the old block. You shoot from the hip. And this is a big victory for you. I think, you know, and you're underplaying it, Mahesh. I know the fact that this is a very, very big personal victory for you. Ladies and gentlemen, Mahesh Jethmalani has been representing the Shinde faction before the Election Commission. Now, when you were representing them, Mahesh, Is this that ukhad diya moment? Forget the law of it. I mean, just from the morality perspective of it, you know. I said today that things got so indecent at one time. You know, they called Shinde MLAs dead bodies, living corpses. They abused, attacked, broke Kangana's house, you know, entered people home. They sent 150 AK-47 wielding policemen to my home. Is this their ukhad diya moment for the Uddhav faction?
Yeah, look, I want to tell you that Uddhav Thackeray has been a friend of mine, right? I don't want to be harsh to him. I can't be harsh to him on a personal level. But I think he's made colossal mistakes. I think he's behaved very autocratically. You are one of his prime victims, right? He behaved very autocratically and it went to his head. I don't know. I mean, in the company he kept, and I think two of the people who are really responsible. Of course, ultimately a man is responsible for his own actions.
Yeah.
But two of the persons who have completely misled him and continue to mislead him are Sanjay Raut and Sharad Pawar. That duo is responsible.
You blame Sharad Pawar too? Why Sharad Pawar?
And the ruination of Uddhav
Why
Thackeray
Sharad Pawar?
legacy. Well, because it was the two of them. It was the two of them who are responsible for making Uddhav Thackeray do what he did. I mean, it is really the two of them. Sanjay Raut was his closest advisor, and Sharad Pawar was only waiting to get an ally to break the BJP Shiv Sena alliance.
Yeah. Well, Mahesh Jethmalani, I'll let you enjoy the rest of the evening. What a victory there for Mahesh Jethmalani. He's having a few really good runs these days as a lawyer and politician. Mr. Jethmalani, thank you very much for joining me this evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Arnab.
Thank you. What's the lesson for you, Kishore Tiwari ji?